My name is Shannon Christopher, and have you ever gone to a fancy restaurant and wanted to order a bottle of wine, but were confused about the steps that you had to do when the waiter brought the bottle to your table? Well, today I'm going to give you a demonstration on ordering a bottle of wine in the restaurant and um, the steps in the tasting ritual. So we're going to talk a little bit about the server's role in the tasting ritual. We'll talk about the 5 steps that you have to do, which is cork, tilt, twirl, sniff, and taste. Okay. And then we'll talk about what happens after the tasting ritual with your bottle of wine. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to order the bottle of wine that you want. And the server is going to bring you a bottle like this. And he's going to present it to you. He or she is going to present it to you. This is so that you can make sure that what he's getting ready to open, and it could be a she, I'm just using he. It could be that the bottle he's ready to open is not the one that you ordered. So what you want to do is make sure that this is the vintage you ordered, this is the wine that you ordered, and this is the one that you want. Okay. Once you do that, he's going to do everything with the label facing you. So you have plenty of time to make sure that this is the right one. So most servers use a wine tool similar to this. It has a serrated edge knife, a cork opener, and then a leverage bar. So first thing that the server is going to do is coin the top of the wine bottle. And yeah, there we go. And usually it's done much prettier than that. But what that does, it's called coining the wine bottle, and it gives a nice smooth edge to the top of the bottle so that you can open the cork. So we're going to open our bottle of wine here. So the next thing the server is going to do is open the bottle of wine and present you the cork. Now, most people have the misconception that this tasting ritual is to see if the wine is good. That's not the case at all. What you're trying to do is seeing if the wine is bad. Okay. Because of the way wine is made and stored, occasionally a wine will go bad, and it has a lot of vulnerabilities. That's why we have wine cellars. That's why we have humidified wine chests and that kind of thing. So anyway, after the cork comes out, he's going to present you the cork. Now, you've probably seen on TV people smelling the cork. There's really no smell to the cork other than it smells like a cork. Okay, what you're looking for is the cork dry, crumbly? Is it saturated with wine? If the wine is over halfway saturated through the cork, chances are the wine is not good. And if you're satisfied with the cork, you're going to place it down and give the server a nod. And then they're just going to pour a little, about 2 fingers in your glass, right? Hand down so you can see the wine. Okay. So he's just going to give you a little taste, a little 2 finger pour. Now, the first thing you're going to do is with the stem, pick it up and tilt it forward. With that, you're looking for any kind of debris. That if you see any, it's probably cork, which could mean the cork was damaged, or some debris got into the wine, which is not good either. So if it passes that test, then we're going to go on to the next step, which is the twirl. Now, if you want to look like a professional, you'll take 2 fingers to the base of the wine glass and not pick it up, and just give it a swirl. So here you're doing a couple of things. One, you've heard that wine breathes. This is getting just a little bit of oxygen in there. For red wine, it enhances the flavor. For white wine, it enhances the aroma. But you're also looking for color. Now, this is a beautiful burgundy wine, but even though it's a dark wine, I can still see through it, right? If it's cloudy, or if it's a different color than you're expecting, then the wine is probably not good, especially like a Chardonnay. If a Chardonnay is brownish or kind of reddish or pinkish, it's probably gone bad. So that's what you're looking for. You're looking for color and getting a little air in there. So the next thing you're going to do, and again, people do this, but really, if you want to be a professional, you're just going to use the stem and you're going to give it a smell. Now, you're not trying to find the bold flavors with a hint of lavender. What you're trying to smell is see if you smell acetone or vinegar, because those two odors, even just the hint of it, and the wine is not good anymore. Okay. So if you smell it, it smells like grapes, then you're going to have a taste. Again, it should not taste like vinegar, and it should not taste acetone or acidic, too acidic. Okay. If you taste it and you like the wine is good. If you taste it and you don't like the wine is still bad, right? Even if it's a good one out of the bottle. Now, your wine, you have now impressed all of your friends with the steps to do the wine ritual. After you finish and you accept the bottle, if the bottle has passed all your tests and you accept the bottle, you'll nod at the server, who will fill all your guest glasses and then fill yours up to the proper level, which is 4 ounces. If you find anything wrong with the wine when you're doing this tasting ritual, you'll just tell your server, I think this wine has been compromised. Can you please bring me another bottle? That is not complaining. It's absolutely, you're right. You don't want to pay $50 for a bottle of vinegar, and they'll bring you another bottle of the exact same thing. A lot of wines produce, a vintage may be like, a couple hundred bottles, and one might go bad. So even if you say this one was bad, I'd like another one, you can get the same exact wine that you ordered, and it most likely will be good wine. The wine will be good. So that is my demonstration. Let's just go over what we went through. We talked about the server's role in bringing you the bottle and the taste ritual. We talked about our role in impressing all of our friends by knowing how to do the wine ritual. We talked about the fact that we're checking to see if it's bad, not if it's good. And then to ask for another bottle if it's bad, and enjoy it if it's good. And that's what I want you to remember about me. I always have an open door, and if you bring wine, I will open the door.